Good on the Inside, an Antisepticeye X-Reader fanfiction by Drangos3. Chapter 10, Sides. Auntie's Perspective. I looked at Luna in terror. I don't remember doing this to her. What do you mean? I was in the house, but I wasn't in the living room, I tried to explain. But she just shook her head. I saw it with my own eyes. She trailed off into space. I looked down at her wrist, and the pentagram was glowing green. What the? I said in surprise. I looked ahead and saw me? He had a smug smile and walked around me. Hello, Auntie, he snickered. I glared at him. What have you done with Luna? I shouted. It's not what I've done. It's you, he sneered. What? Since you've been with Luna, I was created from the depths of your soul in case Luna ever left you. But you started to feel for her. I was blocked by feelings and love. Then I saw an opportunity with Wilford. When he made you mad, I escaped and formed my own body. But I still had a bit of you in me, so you could control me without even knowing it, and you wanted Luna to be yours forever, so you made me mark her. He cackled. I looked down in shame, and then at Luna. She was on her knees, still staring into the distance. I looked at Dark Auntie and punched him in the face. Ow! We both said, I forgot he was me. See you around, Auntie, he whispered, and disappeared into the darkness. Your perspective. I snapped out of my daze and looked into Auntie's eyes. What's happening to me? I whimpered. I started to claw my scalp and breathe faster. I looked at Auntie with sadness. He came closer to me. I will always be here, he said, starting to cry. He leaned in for a kiss. I came closer to his lips. When we locked lips, I felt tears coming down my face. I love you, I whispered. I love you too, he whispered. He kissed me on my forehead, still hugging me. Time skip. After crying and hugging, we went to the living room to sit on the couch. So, there's a darker side of you? I asked, trying to get everything's take. Yeah, he was created when I was with you, he said while holding my hand. Now he's inside of you. Auntie looked at me, terrified of what's happening. He can come out anytime and terrorize me, I whispered. It's Monday today, which means that I have 2 weeks to kill you. I just can't, Auntie stuttered. I walked over to the cabinet in the kitchen and pulled out a jar. You know what would make you and me feel better? I giggled and opened the jar. And what would that be? He smiled. I pulled out a cookie from the jar and waved it in front of him. He shut up and yelled, Cookies! He grabbed the cookie and hugged me, so tight I was gasping for air. Auntie! Auntie! Oh, sorry, he said sheepishly and stuffed the cookie in his mouth. We both sat down and turned on Hulu. Do you watch Supernatural? Auntie said, scrolling over it. Sure, but don't play the Bloody Mary one. I couldn't go into the bathroom at night for months, I left. Auntie chuckled and chose the first episode, the pilot, Time Skip. Auntie's Perspective. After the episode, I looked over at Luna. She was fast asleep on my shoulder. I picked her up and laid her on the bed. She turned over onto her side where the cut was. It wasn't scarred with blood. Now it was like an ink tattoo. I traced it with my index finger. She flinched and turned around. She was so peaceful when she was sleeping. I walked out of the room and closed the door. I stepped into my room and laid on my bed. Hopefully she will have a peaceful slumber.